What are some of the mistakes that you made when you first started doing cold outreach?
Everything what I described that I didn't do in those campaigns, I did at the beginning. There is no ideal recipe for cold outreach.
There is no secret sauce. It's just a matter of trying something, failing, learning. What are some of the things you're excited about trying to improve your cold outreach process?
I'm excited about having.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to SalesRobot Customer of the Week, a new show where we interview the best SalesRobot customers and go deep into their tactics, including messaging, targeting, and personalization tactics that you can take away and implement in your cold outreach starting tomorrow. Today on the show, we have Dalibor Strop. Welcome to the show, Dalibor.
Thank you for having me. Hello, everyone.
So let's get right into it. What does your business do and how do you make money?
I make money by helping others to make money, basically.
That's nice. So let's get deeper into that. How do you do that?
Well, we have a franchise-like business concept where people can plug in and we teach them what to do, how to do it, what not to do. And this way they can create small income, or sometimes when they are really serious, they can create even, replace their current job or business or double their incomes in their businesses. So it really depends on what they are looking for and how much they are willing to put into it.
Got it. Interesting concept. So with that, let's get into the campaign that you were running. Do you remember what this campaign was about? The Chennai campaign?
Yeah, it was because I was at that time planning my trip to Chennai and we had a launch of our Chennai business. So before that, I just wanted to connect with more business people and people that are open to some, extra income and opportunities. And apparently it worked pretty well.
Awesome. So I'll not bury the lead. I'll show you guys what the campaign results were so that you can see for yourself how it works. And then we can go through your messaging tactics as well. So do you see my screen?
Yes.
Awesome. So this is the campaign. You ran it to about, I think in total right now it's 248 people. You have a 23% almost acceptance rate and a very nice 35% response rate. So these are great stats.
Yeah. And to tell you the truth, I was pretty skeptical about some automation in generating leads and connecting with people, because I'm kind of old school and I always believe that the human touch is really important. But I also noticed that when I trying to do the human touch, not everybody appreciate it, and that I spend a lot of time to get to people that are willing to connect and willing to communicate. So when I tried this for the first time, and I was not good in applying all the tactics and doing some homework, so I was just trying it and I didn't really believe it. But then it took some while to start using the software, and I made some research. I really thought about who is the customer, who I should target, that I should target only one area, so I understand whether it works in that area and not doesn't work maybe in others. And then I just saw that people starting to respond, and I got pretty good conversations out of this campaign. The numbers are not huge, but I'm super happy to see the results in how many people I was able to talk to, thanks to, maybe spending 1 hour in preparation, then running the campaign and having these leads on almost autopilot.
Right. Absolutely. So with that, let's get into your actual tactics. Do you remember how did you prepare this list? Like what are the search filters that you used?
Well, it's very specific to our business, so I can't remember exactly what was the exact terms that I was searching for, but I definitely search for people in certain area. I search for people from sales industry, usually sales, or CEOs or business owners, and I'm trying to do more campaigns where I only search for one type of people in one campaign, another type of people in another campaign, and then I compare what works better. So this is my tactic. And of course, another story is to how to connect, how to make the first message interesting enough and not boring, too much, not too long, but interesting enough to get people to respond positively, not to respond positively whether they want to buy or start with business, but to raise the curiosity enough that they will ask me, well, tell me more. What is it? Sounds interesting. I want to play the game in their head, kind of.
Yeah. No, I love that. And sorry, to be honest, that's the right kind of mindset you need to have when you're reaching out, because it's not like you're going to sell somebody on the first message, right? It's always
Absolutely.
about getting them to just take the little bit of next step, so that they're just a little bit more curious to learn more, right? That's what this is. And I can see how you made this list. So you search for the keyword sales and you
Hmm.
look for Chennai and you wanted the profile language to be English. So I think these are
Yes.
solid filters to get salespeople.
Yeah. Unfortunately, my Tamil is not perfect enough.
No worries. Let's get into your messaging tactics. Let me open up your sequence and see how you went through it. Okay. So you send step one, you send a connection request and you've kept it blank.
Hmm.
Okay. Then this is the message you use. Talk me through this message.
Oh, I didn't prepare for this. You should have tell me
No worries. You
what
can
does it sell, because it was like half 6 months ago, I think, when I started that messages.
sure.
So
I can take you through it. I can tell you what
yeah,
we are
yeah,
trying to do here. So you're saying, hi, first name. I notice your impressive background in sales and
yeah,
wanted to
yeah, yeah.
know.
I can see. Yep.
Yeah.
I can see.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I just want to connect with the person. Obviously, I want to use their name to make it sound that I spent some time to type it, right? So it should look like it's personal, but obviously it's not. So the main goal is to make it sound personal. And I want to answer to their question, because when I connect with someone, even if they are not asking this question consciously, they want to know the answer to these questions. Why are you connecting with me? Why me? And what is in it for me? Kind of three questions they have always in their mind. So sometimes I want to answer all of them, sometimes just one or maybe two of them, to make them understand that they are in safe place, that there is a reason behind me reaching out. So I just tell them that I've noticed that they are in sales, and which automatically tells them he's probably also into sales and he's probably looking for someone in sales. It's very simple, right? And then instead of just beating the bush around the bush, I just prefer to go directly to the point, because I don't want to create the friendship and talk about stuff and how is your business, and then 6 months later ask them the question. I prefer to do it right away, because if people don't do that, then it sounds to me that it's like cheating.
Yeah.
You reaching out to people because you want something. You just want them to tell you whether they are open or not, which is fair enough to tell them right away. It doesn't make sense to me just trying to connect, trying to, when somebody will tell me on the online, I'm trying to make friends. It's like, don't you have enough friends? Where you live? Why you have to reach out to somebody on the opposite side of the world? That just doesn't make sense to me. So I go straight to the point and I give them the way out. Like, this is no push. I basically don't want them to feel that I need them. I want them to feel that, okay, there is maybe something in it. And if I don't ask, then he will not tell me. So I don't like the messages. Many of you guys probably got the message where you have hundreds and thousands of words, 10 links, millions of emojis, symbols of dollars on rupees and whatever. And your brain is confused, completely confused. And then you just scroll down and you delete it. So I believe that's a completely wrong strategy. So I just give them the way out. If not, no big deal. It's not a problem. So they don't feel the pressure of telling me no, because
Yeah.
especially in India, And in Eastern countries, the mentality is like, you should not tell people no. It's like, it doesn't sound good. You want to be polite, which is very nice. But in business, it's better to know right away what's the situation, right? So I give them the way out. You can tell me no, and there will be no hard feelings. And then, of course, encourage them, some call to action, encourage them to let me know what they think. And then in this case, I just used some kind of, it looks like an email, like my name,
Signature.
like signature and phone number. So it looks more professional to me and more serious, that I'm not just an unknown person sending out spam messages, and people can check my WhatsApp. They can connect me on WhatsApp right away. So I'm not hiding anything. And I noticed that this works pretty well.
No, this is awesome. It's got the right framework because you answered all those questions well. Why me? What's in it for me? And then way out, right? So I think this is a perfect structure.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go into the next one, which goes out one day later.
Yeah. So what do we have there? Yeah, but it's just natural way to follow up, because maybe they didn't see it, let's suppose, but in most cases they saw it, but they didn't respond. But I want to sound like, yeah, you probably didn't see my message. And I just wanted to follow up and see whether, they are open. I mentioned some more information to give them a little bit more information than in the previous email, so it's really industry specific, product specific, whatever is the reason for people to reaching out to someone. They should not use some, predefined text they can find somewhere online. They should really think about it and understand more about the strategy and the philosophy behind it, rather than just, okay, where is the perfect ideal script for reaching out, and then copy paste.
Yeah. Now, what I love about this message the most is the second line, because what you're doing here is that you're actually giving them a little bit of information and creating some more curiosity, right?
Exactly.
They basically think about what is this, how is this possible, which is what you need to do, the curiosity element.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. On to the last message then. This one, another day later.
Yeah. Just, to trying to sound natural, that I understand that you are busy. Probably they saw the email, the message. I understand that you are busy. I just wanted to check out one last time, to see blah, blah, blah. And because everybody in sales would say that the sale is done after maybe 5 or 6 or 7 approaches. Yeah. So I'm trying to do basically the same, to try to approach people so they can see that I'm consistent, I'm serious. Obviously, this shouldn't be the last message I would send them. So when they go through the whole campaign here, then I have another way how to connect with them. And I don't think I implemented it in SalesRobot yet, but I want to follow up with them again, saying like, I know that you were not open when I reached out to you 2 months ago. This is what happened, and give them some update about what they might miss. The fear of loss. This is what happened. I got new business partner who already made. It's the real story from Chennai. One lady, no experience, and she made 60,000 rupees her first month.
Wow, okay.
Not big money, but
that's something
pretty decent. Yeah. So I just give them some update what happened, and then, I just follow up maybe again 2 months later with some further updates.
Awesome. So let's get into some of the actual responses. Obviously, we'll not show the exact details when we publish this, but let's see what kind of, Chennai, what kind of responses we got, and that will help you see a few positive conversations, right? Do you remember any particular ones that were good?
You should have told me that I should prepare better.
We like doing the stuff like this, right? We want to see the data in real time and get people.
Okay. Well, I remember that I've had some pretty good conversation here on through SalesRobot. Then I just hand over to LinkedIn. I started to communicating with them in LinkedIn because it was real time. With SalesRobot, it takes some time to send the message. So I started chatting on real time on LinkedIn. And my next strategy is to get them on Zoom call or WhatsApp call.
I see.
Because it shows me whether these people are really serious or not.
Got it. Makes sense. We'll move into the rest of the questions to cover your journey. So, what are some of the mistakes that you made when you first started doing cold outreach?
Oh my God, there are so many. I don't know how to start. Everything what I described that I didn't do in those campaigns, I did at the beginning. So I was sending long messages. I was sending too much information. I was sending links, and I expected everyone to be excited as I was when I, found out about this business opportunity, and it didn't happen. Then I felt frustrated, and then I gave up, so contacting cold contacts is definitely about building a strategy, about consistency, and about willingness to change or pivot. Because sometimes it works, and sometimes what works in India doesn't work in Europe. So there is no, ideal recipe for cold outreach,
Awesome.
I
No, that
suppose. Or if there is, Suraf, maybe you can tell me.
no, I think you're on the right track. There is no secret sauce. It's just a matter of trying something, failing, learning, and that's what life is, I guess. So I think cold outreach is a reflection of that. If you reach out to people, like you'll obviously fail at times,
You are
and
very philosophical.
running a cold outreach business will make you philosophical, is what I can tell you.
Okay, all right.
Awesome. So let's get into the last question now. What are some of the things you're excited about trying to improve your cold outreach process?
Well, I am a little bit of unorganized, so I'm excited about having at least 1 hour to sit down and prepare my next campaign with everything what I have learned on the previous ones. Do some analysis and prepare the next one, and target even wider, more narrow target audience. Like I was targeting, like 1,000 different people from one city, which is a lot of contacts, but if they were from different different industries, different part of the city. So next time I want to make it even more focused on one area, one industry, maybe age group, if it's possible on LinkedIn, maybe not. But
Yeah.
People that are more senior in their positions in some companies, this way.
Got it. Makes sense. No, that's amazing. So that's all the time we had today, Dalibor. Thank you so much for showing up. This has been definitely interesting to see your journey. And if people
Thank
want to
you.
find out more about you, want to connect with you, where can they find you?
They can find me on my website timeisnow.eu, or they can reach out to me over WhatsApp, where I am all the time. It's +420. It's Czech Republic. I'm from Prague, Czech Republic. So +420 775 104 977.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And we wish you best of luck for the future.
All the best to you, Suraf, and you are doing great job in your company.